go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
It's Tina's Doom Showtime! And they're on in a great time. But I know which way to go, left or right. It's all eyes on the Ferrari. Stylo has done the impossible. Ice and Rapture on the podium.
I just wanna see the light.
But it's this man who comes home victorious. It's Red Bull.
I
It's
just wanna
who
see
wins.
the light.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another round here of Moose Racing League's Tier 4 Racing. My name is Punjew, and I'm joining you here for the round 3 of Season 8 here at Hungary. It's the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's going to be a blast. I'm joined by my wonderful co-commentator, Mr. Sacco, like Taco. Holy smoke-a-rolling Sacco. It has been quite some time coming that we finally get a chance to share a booth together, and I'm excited for this one. How stoked are you?
I'm so stoked, dude. Let's get this.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Looks like I keep
There's some new faces in Tier 4. There's some familiar faces in Tier 4. Let's see if we get the same podium, different grid. Unpredictable. Hungary's is an unpredictable track.
Hungary is a wild beast, I must agree. You know, with this track having, you know, some pretty insane opportunities for carnage, I'm really excited, especially, you know, these tiers like Tier 4. It's where either it's the cleanest tier all day long, or it's the most insane one. For whatever reason, it seems like Tier 4 has had the best luck possible and has always been pretty clean. But do you think that luck is going to continue this week, or do you think it's going to get a little rowdy?
Oh man, it's gonna get rowdy.
I like the sound of that.
Rowdy.
It better get rowdy. Well, hey, let's go ahead and take a look at that track that we've got here. Like I said, we're at Hungary, and we got 14 corners across 4.381 kilometers, or 2.738 miles for those of you that use normal measurements. It's really only overtaking possible into turn 1 and potentially turn 12 if you are crazy brave and you get a really good exit out of turn 11. I'm sure if you guys watched a little bit of the real-life Grand Prix today, you will have heard that a lot of cars were having trouble in turn 4 and turn 11. So we'll see if the drivers here can take those flat out, or if they're gonna have to be using some brakes. Most drivers will have to do some brakes, but depending on your setup, some people can even do turn 11 basically flat out. So that'll really help for those overtakes into turn 12. And going into this race and looking at all these overtakes and that kind of stuff, we've got a few drivers that we're definitely looking at. But Sacco, you had some people that you wanted to mention that really impressed you last week. Who are those?
Well, Ice Cream Sandwich, they got second place, and I think they gained 6 positions from doing a 2-stop. And Process cleaned up last race. He got pole? Wait, no, he started in second, and then just proceeded to win the race with a 2.5-second gap and got fastest lap.
Yep.
He got all the points last week.
Yep. Sometimes you have one of those guys that just goes out there and absolutely smashes the field. And so last week it was Process. Well, this week when we're taking a look at our race notes and those to look at, obviously I put Process on the list. I also put Ice Cream Sandwich, like you mentioned. But my third one I put on this list was Pete, because this time last season we were also at Hungary on round 3, and Pete was in the lead of this tier's championship. Now he is a reserve this season, of course, but you know, with him being in that reserve status, do we think that he's going to be going super hardcore this week, or do you think he's going to be kind of taking it chill?
I think it just depends on Pete's mood. I mean, he had a race where he got second, and then he got a race where he kind of just had no pace and went down the last in DNF. So I think it's unpredictable for Pete. It just depends on how he feels.
That's a very good point. You're right. I think that he is very much so I feel like going crazy today, or I feel like just not trying today. You never know. It's all about the feels for Pete. Well,
yeah.
You know, speaking about the feels, somebody who put me in my feels last season was Echo Alex. He was obviously on the McLaren team, and last season he was the Tier 4 winner here. He then went on to have a relatively dominant season, minus a couple races that he had to miss. Otherwise, that championship probably would have been his. And you know, we obviously talked a little bit about the overtaking spot, but there's really only one solid overtaking zone, being into turn 1. If people are making stuff happen to turn 12, they're absolute insane people. I want to see it happen, but I definitely just don't expect it, you know?
No.
But
knowing...
you know this tier better than I do.
Yeah, knowing how people drive in this tier, or just in general in this league, people create new overtakes I didn't know were possible sometimes. So we'll see what happens in the race.
They find their spots. Obviously, they always find a spot, right? Yeah. I've noticed that you're right. Like, people do kind of seem to get pretty creative when it comes to overtaking zones here, and so this is one of those tracks that will allow that creativity. Well, let's take a look at this race calendar that we've got, because we're obviously here on round 3. We're almost at the halfway point. Next week, we are going to Belgium for Spa, and then the week after that, we're going to Vegas. It is our first week this season, besides Qatar, that is off of the regular race schedule. Obviously, then we go into the summer break for the real F1 calendar, and so we've got a couple races that are all our own schedule, being Spain and France. Then we get back to Netherlands, and then Monza for round 9, and of course we're finishing at Monaco because we are actual crazy people here at Moose Racing League. Sokka, when you're looking at this calendar and you're looking at the talent that we have here in Tier 4, which week are you the most scared for everybody here in Tier 4?
Belgium.
Really? Why Spa?
Belgium. Well, the handling is so much better in this game, and there's a lot of corners that you can take flat out now, like Cops, for example. So Yves Rouge, people are probably going to be less afraid to go too wide up that turn.
That's a good point.
Maybe even 3 wide. I don't know.
I really hope we see that. I would.
That, and I'm also afraid of for Monaco, but I mean that's just Monaco. It's just such a narrow track.
Of course.
That's why I didn't pick that track, because it's obvious that to be scary, but.
Yep. That will always be for anyone. I agree. Yeah. Well, hey, when we're taking a look at this calendar, we obviously got to take a look at the drivers and how they've done so far this season. Right now, we've got Ice Cream Sandwich sitting on the top of the championship standings with 43 points. The Process sitting in second after last week's very dominant performance. He moved up 4 positions, and JTB Drippin also moved up 4 positions. He sits in third right now. Jordan in fourth. Mr. Pete is sitting in fifth as a freaking reserve. 6th is Testarossa, 7th is Staten, 8th is Zohan, who moves down some places. 9th is Jim Just Rage, and 10th is Kiss My Axe. That's a tight top 10 right there, and we're going to see them really tight here at in the qualifying session, I'm sure. But out of these guys right now, Sokka, which one do you think in this top 10 has the best chance of clinching the full championship or on the 3rd round? Make an early prediction.
It's hard to say. My early prediction, my safest would be the Process. I mean, he dominated last race without hesitation. Ice Cream Sandwich, I think, is a great contender. I think from what I've seen, he doesn't have the best 1-lap pace in the tier, but he's got great race pace.
Yeah.
He always makes up for it in the race.
You are right.
And I'd say possibly Rosa as well. Rosa has great race pace too. But we'll see.
Testarossa. He only has 1 third-place finish so far. Nobody in this tier has had 2 wins yet, or has had 2 wins yet. Ice Cream Sandwich got 1 win, and of course Process got last week's win. So, it's definitely still anyone's game now. We're taking a look at last race's results. You mentioned that Process absolutely dominated, and take a look at that domination. Fastest lap with the win, 26 points. You're right, and he did take it all with a 2-stopper. However, the most important part of this one is to take a look at who got 3rd place. JTB Drippin, how many stops do you see right there? Do you see that number?
It says they have 2 stops.
Yep. For whatever reason, it looked like it was a 7 on my end. I don't know why. I now see a 2. I thought he did a 7 stop, and I was like, there's no way he got 3rd. No, everybody did 2 stops last week, except for I Am Jordan. Got away with it, and yeah, that's it, actually. He's the only one that got with one stop. Do we see people doing 1 stops or 2 stops here this week?
I think 2 stops are going to be necessary for this track.
I think so, too.
The tires die really fast. I mean, like, if you're pushing them, and if you're using every curb, you're going to need a 2-stop. If you're not touching any curb and you're going snail pace, maybe not. But still, the tires get shredded here.
That they do. Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. I think that those guys that are going to go for that 2-stop strats are definitely going to be properly rewarded for it, as they should, because even though it seems a little bit sketchy to take those extra pit stops, I think you're going to be rewarded with that fresh tire pace. Now we're taking a look at the full team standings. This is the closest we've ever been in Moose Racing League at the end of a 2nd round when it comes to team standings. It's crazy looking at how tight this one is, but obviously some tiers have had some pretty good luck for certain teams, and some tiers have had some pretty bad luck for certain teams already today, and we're only halfway through the day. So We got a lot that can happen, but we have right now 3 teams before starting today that were evenly tied on points. Mercedes, Ferrari, and AlphaTauri. Of course, McLaren 1 point ahead of that, and Williams just 4 points behind that 135 mark. It's crazy how tight this is, isn't it, Sako?
Yeah. It's everything separated by 8 points.
It's insane, dude. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, from the top of Aston Martin all the way down to the bottom.
Sorry, not 8 points.
Yeah,
13 points.
A little more, but yeah. I mean, from the top all the way down to the very, very, very bottom, it's still not even that big of a gap. Like Haas still actually genuinely has a shot to come back at that. Like every single team is still in the fight for this one. So it's anyone's game now. Speaking of anyone's game, I say we take a look at this game. And Saka, let's take a look at this qualifying pace so far. We see Zohan currently sitting at the top of the timetable, and BHRL Adam sits in second. How about that?
Yeah.
He's reserving this week.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I haven't seen him in the tier, so I'm assuming he's a reserve driver, and he's already second right now.
Yep. Yeah.
I also have to point out JTV retired at the beginning of the session. I don't know if that was for a specific reason.
If I recall correctly, JTV Drippin is rocking a quali ban.
Ah, okay.
I could be entirely wrong, but if I recall correctly, he is that, or he literally just chose to get out of that one. But let's see what if you want to take a look at that, that'd be really helpful because I can't quite open Discord anymore. As on both my computers, Discord is quite occupied. But yeah, I mean, looking at this quali pace right now from Zohan, I know that the quali pole position in tier 5 was a 16-2, and Zohan is only a 10th ahead of that right now. So he obviously has some work to do. He's coming around into the final sector right now, and he is down in his time. So this is not going to be a hot lap right here from Zohan. If we're taking a look at the McLaren of Fnatic, she's out right now, sitting in 14th, of course, and Lethal Pete's going into the pits. There's Fnatic right there on an out lap. Who is on a lap itself? I think the Dutch Raven may be on one right now. Yeah, I see some ERS burning. So let's see what Dutchy's got right here. This will be his first quali lap put down. He says he's not feeling very confident because he's actually going to have to be on controller today. Let's see how his pace is looking on a non-optimal device. He is at an 18.4, definitely a little bit off the pace. So we'll see if he can pick that one up. Farther down, we've got Chosen Tolby sitting in 17th, also on outlap, yet to set a time. Powell, I've heard, is actually having power issues. And we actually just had somebody who I was about to take a look at just pop a time up. It was, I think, Meebinator put himself into 13th. So we're starting to go into the thick of this one. But right now it's Mercedes that have the best qualifying positions as a team combined, 4th and 5th. Talk to me about this Mercedes team a little bit, Sako. What do you think about these guys?
They're making their way up right now. Jordan, I know, is really good at one lap pace. Process, I don't remember how we did in qualifying last. He got second, actually. He got second in qualifying last week. So I think both of them are very good with quali. Jordan, I know he trickles down in the beginning of the race for when it comes to race pace, but he's got a strong pace. I've played against him in social races, and he's fast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely is. Also, I'm hearing some people say some nice comments about my new background. Thanks, guys, for those guys that noticed. Yes, I am. I'm in a brand new office here, and yes, I am here for Tier 4 commentary with our boy Sako, as we have a couple people missing today. I'm happy that I get a chance to jump in and get to show some love to some other tiers, because I feel like I just spent too much time in Tier 1, man. It's too sweaty up there, Sometimes I need a break.
Frost is about to drop a major bomb, bro.
Ooh, you think so?
Yeah, he was up 4/10 in the Sector 2 time.
Oh, yeah, he's flying. Oh, my gosh. I can just see the way that he comes around the final corner. Yep, this is probably going to be a provisional. There it is. 15.9. There we go. He's 2/10 faster than the was Tier 5 pole time. So, and he's still got enough time to set one more lap, too, if he really wants to. So, yeah. I don't know if that's good enough for pole, though. I'm saying the 15.7.
Yeah, and Zohan's doing an outlap right now, so we'll see. Parker, who's also a reserve, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's down 3/10 though from Sector 1, so I don't think this is going to be a hot one right here. Jordan is on a hot one right now. Yep, I'm seeing some energy start burning. So let's see what he's got right here. How's he looking through Sector 1? He is up just about a 10th, which put him on a 16.3. If he can keep, on that pace right here, he'll be at a 16-1-ish, which would put him fighting for that second to third place, I think. But I don't know about farther than that right now with looking at his pace. Staten, though. Whoa, putting down a statement. He's in second right there with a 16.050, just under a tenth out from that provisional pole time that Process has right now. So, are we going to see another Process domination? Holy smoke, Sako! I think it just might be.
We shall see.
Now,
Staten was 600 slower. Damn.
Yeah, I know he's right there. He's right there. So it's definitely nowhere near over yet. Now Jordan's coming around the line. He's about to set time. Let's see where he's going to be putting himself. Avoids the track limits. He gets himself into third place at a 16.077. He did keep that improvement pace with about a tenth per sector. So he definitely has more in the tank too. But he's running out of time to go get that one, put down. What about
Zohan's on the lap right now?
Zohan's on a lap? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Now, these laps scare me because either they're going to be like ridiculously hot or it's going to be slow as heck. And it's just 200ths of a second up and he invalidated. Oh, and he spins it right in front of somebody. Oh, my gosh. Almost crashed that Haas. That was scary for that Haas. Who was that? Was that Parker? That was Parker.
Yeah.
Parker's going to be changing his race suit tonight. Watching that happen right in front of him.
Zohan tripped over something, and Parker was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, I know, dude. That was scary. That was so sketch. Parker, yeah, he's 6/10 down in his time, so yeah, he's aborted for sure. Poor guy, man. I think he may have actually been on a pretty good one too. But
and this was his second lap. I don't think those softs can take another one.
Nope. No, they cannot.
Oh, he's going in the face.
Yeah, not surprised. Now, Ketchin says that he's scared of these times. Skelly just threw down a good time. He's put himself into ninth right here to 16.5. As of right now, our qualifying times are pretty dang tight. Take a look at these gaps we got. We got Staten and Jordan just 200ths of a second away from each other. Of course, we've got Kiss My Axe and Testarossa also 200ths of a second away from each other. And then Lethal Pete and Kamau 400ths of a second out from each other. This is getting tighter and tighter and tighter as we go down. I'm excited to see how the end of this session goes, huh?
Oh, yeah. JTB also does not have a quali ban, so I guess he just wants to do last the first challenge. I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. Now, Snowman has been talking a little bit in the chat today about his bets. And we all know that Snowman is a big-time bettor, right? He's just a degenerate gambler. And so he is loving this MRL Sportsbook, and he put a bet on today that there would be less than 1.5 safety cars in
0.5.
It was less than 0.5?
Why is there decimal point?
Well, okay, so the reason why the 0.5 is because, like, if it's one safety car, then that counts. If it's two safety cars, then it doesn't count, right? The 1.5 is basically it's to center the over-under.
Oh, I thought the 0.5 was a VSC.
No. Definitely not. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. No, the 0.5 is just to signify as like the definition of like the cutoff number. And so he wants one tier, at least any tier, to have at least just as little as one safety car or less. Now, if there was a tier to get it done, it's going to be this one. But he put a decent amount of money on these tiers, all, at least one or two of them getting it done. Adam, it looks like he's aboard his lap as well. Oh, man, he was on a pretty decent sector 1, too, so he's done. 2 minutes left to go in this qualifying session. Not everybody's out of the garage. There's still a lot of people still stuck in there. What are we thinking?
I think Hike's tripping major nutsack, bro. I think there's going to be many safety cars. I mean, look how tight this grid is. People are going to be pushed into the limit.
That is fair. Yeah, I think you're pretty right on that one as well. Specifically with the
there's got to be one.
Comment. Yeah, I must agree. I think it's going to be at least one for sure. Now, Speedy Goose says he wants to see Meebinator when he's on a hot lap. So let's go ahead and take a look and get to Meebinator. He's on his out lap right now, and I want to see what he's got. If every tier avoided safety cars, I would have won 17 billion moose bucks on a $1 bet. I don't know if that's actually the numbers, but I hope that is the literal numbers. Meebinator
30 under 30 Forbes list right here for the MRL.
Yeah, right. Meebinator about to start a hot lap. Let's see what he's got here in the AlphaTauri. I'm looking for some solid pace right here from Meebinator. Good exit of the final corner. He's on one. Let's see what Meebinator's got. We're going to go ahead and talk him through his final lap here, as Meebinator currently sits in 14th place, but is a fan favorite to potentially get a significantly better lap time here. Looks like he's a no-assist driver as well. Gets a good exit out of turn 1 into the DRS zone, all the way down into turn 3 he goes. Hard on the brakes, keeps it tight around the apex. Very smart line right there. Good exit using all the curb on the outside. Needs to go flat to turn 4. He looks really solid. No way is he setting that good of a sector right there. He's 2/10 up in his best sector right there. And that puts him in a 17 flat, but it's still nowhere near the pull time. He has a whole second to make up in the second and third sector if he wants to be challenging the process and Staten for that pole position. But it looks like it's not going to be happening right now. He does look fast, but not quite super fast. I'm sure you know what I mean when you look at somebody and you know, like, oh, they look like they're on rails. Oh, that's the crash that we did not want to see. Meebinator has been cursed by the camera. And he is out.
He missed the apex and was a little too late on the throttle there.
Yep. Now Zohan, it looks like he's 2/10 up on his sector 1 and 2. He's coming around the final corner. Is he going to challenge for that pole position right now? It's currently Process who sits there, but Zohan will come across the line. Where is he going to be? It's provisional at a 15.951, just 0.03 of a second up. That is tight. That is really tight. I don't know if that's going to be enough though. Process is also on a hot lap. Dodges a Haas that was stuck in the center of the track. It was tight right there. Process. Is he fast or is he slow right here? He's slow. He's done. That's the best Process has got. A 15.9. Staten. He's about to come across the line though. Will Staten be able to challenge it? He does. Yeah. 15.923. Whoa, that's 3 more hundredths of a second of a gap right there. And then Kamau is on right now. He is down in his time though. Hold on a second. He's sitting about 5 hundredths of a second slower. He's the only one left to really set a time. I think Tolby also is about to come across the line, set one as well. Kamau not going to be faster. He is retired on track. And Tolby will not improve as well. He's stuck in 16th. And we've got our qualifying order right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got Staten grabbing home pole position on the last little bit of qualifying. That was dramatic. That's the perfect time to do it, huh?
Yeah, dude, the laps were so fast that I don't know if it happened for you. It took a second for them to register.
Yeah. Yo, it was happening for me too. It was quick. So we got Staten grabbing a P1 right there and qualifying. Zohan in second. The Process and I Am Jordan sitting in third and fourth. So Mercedes feeling pretty good. BHRL Adam doing a great job here. Returning back to Moose Racing League in 5th. Parker in 6th. Kiss My Axe in 7th. Testarossa, his teammate, in 8th. Nornbash in 9th. And Skelly sits in 10th. Then outside of that, we got Ice Cream Sandwich and Kamau in the Williams. Lethal Pete in 13th. Fnatic in 14th. Meebinator in 15th. Tolby in 16th. Dutchy in 17th. And then JT, J Websy, and Powell all not setting a time. Wow. The top 3 separated by 6 hundredths of a second, Sako. You said it's going to be
crazy.
Tight. You were right.
Equal performance, equal pace.
Jeez.
Look at this.
Now, I think the closest gap, actually, out of all of them, though, is the gap between the two Alfa Romeos. They are 17 thousandths of a second away from each other.
Where's that? Oh, wow.
7th and 8th, they're right next to, they're on top of each other. That's pretty sweet. The whole top 13 separated by 9/10 of a second. What?
Yeah, we got multiple pairs, too. Mercedes are next to each other. Romeo are next to each other. Williams are next to each other.
Yep. Yeah, quite a few pairs. I think all the drivers are just missing their friends, so they just wanted to be right next to each other. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. They feel lonely. They're going to hold hands.
Exactly. Yeah, hold hands in turn 1, guys. That's the trick. That's the way you make it through. It also creates a wall so other people can't get past you. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Little strats. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Well, we're about to go ahead and get into this race. And we see Staten sitting on pole and Zohan in second, Process in third. Okay, we said Process might have a chance at dominating this race, but with that lap time from Staten, do we see Staten finally get another win here in Moose Racing League?
Race pace is all that matters now.
That's
Qualifying's over. It's all about that start, all about getting away and keeping it consistent. This track is hard to keep consistent.
It really is.
It's hard to know when you can stop taking things full throttle and how long, The braking points become different too. Got to brake earlier once the tire wear gets worse. So
yeah, it definitely does get a little bit wild. You're right. As the track evolves and the race, drundles on, it starts to get a little bit sloppy for some people. Now, I do know also. Remember, Dutchy, he says that he's on controller today, as opposed to his normal wheel. So, are we gonna expect to see a little bit of a tough, a tough obstacle for these drivers to get around Dutchy.
I don't know about around Dutchy, but maybe Dutchy around track.
The obstacle for Dutchy, the obstacle for the grid is actually Dutchy trying to get around the track, not anything else. That's pretty funny.
And manual. Okay, well, I just saw his comment. He's putting it on manual as well. Well,
wow.
If this is their first time on track,
wow,
with controller, you're gonna have a very rough time.
Well, here we go, guys.
Lights are out.
It looks like
Lights
we're
are
on.
coming.
Yep. We got 5 lights on, and they're out, and we are away with Staten with a really good launch right there. It looks like he's still holding down the lead. Zohan, though, getting a way better launch. Moves up the inside. There's a Mercedes trying to duck his way into the middle of that. Turn 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Mercedes gonna dive it. Zohan pushes so far wide, almost catches the wing of the Alpine, but the Mercedes in the process tries to get in front. He does not find it, but he sits in second. Now Staten losing 2 positions down to 4th. This is this is picturesque of the real life race that we had earlier today, where the person on pole ended up finding himself down into 4th by the end of turn 1. And that has happened as well here. We got a Ferrari in the back, kind of get a little squiggly. It looks like it's JTB Drippin trying his best to catch back up. But again, it's Zohan sits in second. Process leading the race now after an amazing start. Zohan almost losing it coming out of turn 7. Oh, Zohan's looking a little sketchy right here.
There's debris. Someone's wing just flew.
Oh
forward and
no!
hit it.
Oh no! Lethal Pete
There's
is
a crash.
off. Yeah, Pete is one who went off. I don't know who Pete hit, but Pete hit somebody.
I think Ravens got. Oh, Ravens falling down.
I see Fnatic is missing a front left wing plate, so Kayla will be popping in the pits. Oh, the Alpine behind Kayla not wanting to be patient. Jay Websy almost got himself into some trouble right there too. Pete not missing any wing, so looks like it's pretty tame a little bit farther down the grid.
There's no game sound.
Yeah, I just fixed
by
that.
the way.
Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. Oh wow, Process sets the fastest lap of the race right there on the mediums. He's looking pretty solid. So okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our position changes right here. We got Process up 2 positions, but JTV Drippin is up 9 along with Jay Websy. They have really killed it on lap 1. Big gainers. And the big losers, unfortunately, it's Parker down 10 as he's sitting in the pits right now. Now 11, probably gonna be 12 or 13 by the time he's out of this pits. Poor guys.
Zohan's going side by side right now with Adam.
Oh, he doesn't want to give up at
That
all.
was scary.
Adam wants to get through. There's a crash in the back. I think it's Jay Websy. Yep, Jay Websy. He spun it. Gets out of the way just perfectly. Ooh, that was close. We're back to Zohan. Wow. Sits in second. He's fighting super hard. Now, notice he's lost 7 tenths already in the lead. Hold on a second. Is that battle, do you think, going to be his undoing?
Oh, yeah. If I were Zohan and Adam, I'd work together. I would just, one of them needs to sit back. This Process is sharp right now. He will continue to put down banger laps and create that gap.
That's a really good point. Yeah, he definitely is the kind of guy that once he gets in the lead, he feels really comfortable. He doesn't seem to find himself, uncomfortable up there without people to fight. So he's looking pretty good. We got Kiss My Axe setting the fast lap now. It's I Am Jordan actually a little bit farther down the grid. Not quite Process setting the fast lap. A couple people a little bit lower than him setting faster laps. We are back on Staten's camera right here. Sits in 6th now after qualifying on pole. Oh my gosh, that is a nightmare right there for him. What's his tire status? He's on the mediums, and Zohan's on the hards, yet holding it down in 2nd place. So he is looking to be in the most advantageous position, I would say, in this race right now.
The DRS is enabled, but Zohan's just got out of that 1 second zone he needs to be in.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. Oh, we got a yellow flag in the back. We got Fnatic retired in the pits. And we got a safety car?
And there's a safety car.
What?
That was unfortunate.
Hold on. Did Fnatic retire in the pits, or did Fnatic crash out? What?
I don't see a McLaren on the track, so I have no idea. I don't see one McLaren, and that's Powell.
I don't think Fnatic
I have
retired
no
in the
idea.
pits.
Could have been a bad crash.
Oh, no. I think Fnatic may have crashed. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
dang.
hearing something in the chats that that JTB Drippin may have spun on the exit of the pits. Did he accidentally collect Kayla? Whoa, hold on a second. That's our
that
safety
kind of
car.
makes sense.
It's
Because he
possible.
does have a penalty.
That's our safety car, and that's Yellow Snowman crying in the chat. Ice cream sandwich grabs a drive-through for speeding.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, yep. It sounds like Cases and JT are the ones that collided. And, oh, no. Oh, no.
Our championship leader got a drive-through.
Process has drive-through?
Well, wait, isn't Ice Cream Sandwich
Oh, yeah, Ice cream
winning
sandwich
right
is leading, right?
now?
Yeah.
You got a drive-through, and he's in the pits getting new tires.
Oh, mistake for Ice cream sandwich. Well, no, I think he needed to do that anyway. He's going to have the drive-through no matter what.
No, he just got it. I think he was too fast for the Delta.
Yep. Yep, he's going to have that. That's tough. Okay, well, that's a little bit of an interesting moment right there. What are we thinking right now? We got 19 drivers still in this thing. I don't think any of them have terminal damage.
Maybe mental terminal damage, but...
That's possible, yeah. Possible. Oh, no. Man. Hearing that there was a spin coming out of the pits is scary. That's tough. That's tough.
That is tough.
Yeah,
tracks collecting together right now. Let's see, what's the tires right now? We got some people on soft tires.
Yep. Powell and Jay Websey. Now, I'm curious, is Powell being AI controlled or is he back to human controlled because his power had gone out? He's driving like an AI.
The AI is like the AI is much slower than the steers, so no idea.
Yeah,
I feel like he was here and he got his power back on. Joined, maybe power went back out. No idea what's happening.
Yeah, not sure either. We shall find out for sure. Now we got Lethal Pete popping in the pits. He was sitting in a pretty decent position, but he's decided to give up all those positions just to get some fresh tires. What kind of tires do you think he'll go on though? You think mediums?
Well, I mean, he's got. I don't see why he would go on softs. Yeah, the mediums have to be.
Yep.
The right choice. Oh, he's getting a new wing.
Oh.
That was the main purpose.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Staten, though, still stuck in 6th after that terrible, terrible start. That's not at all what he was hoping for. Now, he definitely does still have a shot at a win, but it's going to be a long shot for sure.
He's burning out fuel right now.
Yep. Now, these drivers, you know, speaking of the fuel, like you mentioned, to burn out, they, a lot of people that I've heard so far in this, at this track struggle actually taking the fuel all the way, and they don't need to burn. They actually need to save fuel. Do you think we're going to get any people running out of fuel in this race?
I think it depends on the setup. But I don't think like, let's say you're able to take more corners flat out. I think then you'll be going through fuel more. But if you're going for, you know, a lower downforce setup where you do have to brake a little bit more for some corners, then you'll be pretty even with fuel. But I know Qatar was a track that you would run out of fuel. You'd have to go 2.5 more. But Hungary, I think it just really depends on the driving style.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Well, hey, we got a safety car in this lap, so we'll figure out what's going to happen here. Now that safety car has saved a lot of people a lot of fuel. Let's go ahead and take a look at the process's POV with this restart. He's got Zohan right behind him, and then BHRL Adam behind him, and Kiss My Axe behind him. Sits in 4th, Jordan in 5th, Staten in 6th. That's our top 6 right here. This is going to be wild, I'm sure. When is Process going to get them going?
He's taking his sweet time.
There he goes.
And he's off.
Smart spot right there. Zohan actually making a little bit of a mistake on the hard tires. Allowed BHR Adam to catch a little bit of time, but no, he did not. Kiss My Axe instead, I think, has gotten through. Kiss My Axe and Adam are side by side going into turn 1. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Looks like it's actually Adam later on the brakes, but Axe had the better line through it. Gives him just enough room on the outside. So Adam, I think, pushed into 4th. Yep, has to tuck behind. Thought about tucking behind. Now he's going to try to go late on the brakes and get back on the inside. And can't quite hold it. Maybe actually still will hold it. They're so tight. But the Alfa Romeo squeaks his way through, and Adam has to relegate down into 5th, or into 4th, excuse me. He really gave it everything he had, though, right there. He tried.
Oh, yeah, he was dumping ERS. He wanted the better exit.
Oh, Snowman's pissed. Skelly's out.
That's 2 safety cars.
That's 2 safety cars.
Now
Skelly's
1.5.
right at the end of turn 3.
2.
Oh, my gosh. Back-to-backers. Skelly has been collected, and destroyed. You can see his wheel rolling on the track right there on the left of the video.
I see it.
That was pretty great. Oh wow. And
Unfortunately.
and we are into a safety car once again. So
I'm so confused. Ice cream sandwich is 20 seconds back, but he still has his drive-through. I am genuinely lost. Did he get collected in that crash or?
I think he probably served the drive-through right as the safety car was coming in, which you can do if you're at the very back usually.
He's got another one.
Oh well, then he didn't. Then it didn't serve it.
Oh,
Poor
okay.
guy.
So
Yeah, he probably just tried to serve it, but it just didn't serve it. Yep. So Dutchy's on 5 and a sandwich on
Poor
the drive-through.
guy.
Poor guy,
just
man.
wants to serve it.
That sucks, man.
Oh,
That
and
really
overtaking the
sucks.
pits.
Oh,
he
is it?
tried.
JT tried.
JT tried to go over Pete, but I think the game just did not let him.
That's pretty
The
funny.
game just stopped him.
Oh man. Well, taking a look at the penalties. We got 5 seconds for Dutchy and drive-through for ice cream sandwich. For those who are wondering. Very unfortunate for ice cream sandwich. You know, having to pit for no reason effectively, but he will be able to get some positions back right here. So now he sits in 16th. Dutchy in 15th. Parker in 14th. Powell in 13th. Websy in 12th. Normbash in 11th. Actually had a pretty good race so far. And Mutilator sits in 10th. With the rest of them all ahead being Tolby, Kamau, Tesseros, Staten still in 6th. I'm going to say that every single time. Jordan in 5th. Adam in 4th. Kizmax in 3rd with a great battle between the two of them. Zohan sits in 2nd on the hards. And Process in 1st. I mean, this is looking really good right now for Zohan. Out of all the people, he is benefiting the most out of these safety cars because those hard tires are going to extend a little bit longer, aren't they?
Yeah, you might be able to do a one stop then.
He really might. Well,
Same with the medium people. I don't think it changes.
Yeah, I think they might be able to get away with it as well. These medium guys. You know, I think they probably can get away with a one-stopper at this point still, but it's a matter of, you know, is that the smartest thing to do?
It depends on who's more confident, really. Whoever has the balls to go longer with the mediums to get that one stop.
That is true. Now there are some people in chat who are saying that that some people are or that Zohan's definitely going to be able to make it, you know, a full 50%, and some people are not very faithful of that possibility. I do want to open up the poll, except my keyboard is really bad, so let's see if it'll let me do this. Let's see if it lets me do this.
Joepsy and Powell are still on their softs. I don't understand why they haven't changed tires. They really don't want to give up their positions. I don't know if, like you said, I don't know if, I think Powell is still on AI. The braking and the throttle does not look human.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Which is tough, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see if it's the end. Ask your community. There you go. We got a poll up in chat right now, guys. Will Zohan make it to the end of this race? Go ahead and vote your yeses or nos in here. What are we thinking?
See how many people like Zohan and don't like Zohan. Really, that's
Oh my
the
gosh.
poll here.
Just because it's being talked about so much in chat, I had to do it. We've got 83% of votes right now, 85% of votes right now saying no. Oh my
y'all are
gosh.
savage. The
My
man's in
gosh.
second.
Yep, man's in second right now, and you're saying he's not going to finish. That's brutal, dude. Even I'm not that ruthless. Holy crap. Wow, that's funny.
I'm gonna vote yeah. I think he'll make it to the end.
I think so too, actually. I think he's going to finish this race. Where he will finish, I don't know. But I think he's going to finish this race. JJ says he might make it to the end, just not in first. Well, I think that's fair. But
Yeah, the process is on the is very sharp right now. He's not letting go at first.
That is true. He is on the precipice of a dub right here, I think. I think he might be able to get us back-to-backer. Is he going to be the blowout sensation of this tier this season? That is yet to be seen, though, because remember, you know, usually in this tier we've got some other, you know, pretty dangerous people. So you never know. A lot of people are out this week, so we shall find out in a process. When's he going to restart us this time around? Last time he restarted on the exit of this corner. He's going to do the exact same thing. Zohan, once again, caught napping on the exact same restart. He should have seen that one coming. Oh, my gosh. He should have seen that one coming.
With the hards, it's hard to get a good exit. the traction is not the same with the mediums.
That is true, but he didn't really even try to cover off that potentiality, so I'm not sure. Meminator, though, making a move on Tolby right there. Almost got it, but did not quite find his way through. Now it's Kamau and Tolby right in front of him. He's watching this battle. He's got a front row view come out, going super wide. Tolby has to be as defensive as possible and just not get collected into it. They're going to go side by side through turn 4. Oh, Meminator going to take the outside line. Holy smokes, Meminator getting pretty opportunistic right there. And there's a Haas that thought about going for it as well. Chosen Tolby has to back out of that one. He sits in 10th, has to go off track. I think he's going to be fine.
He's fighting Normbash now.
He is. Normbash, I think, might get back to. Oh, Tolby. That's so unfortunate, losing multiple positions because of a battle that I think he probably should have backed out of. But you know what? You live and you learn, and at least he's alive to keep running this race, and he's got a chance to catch back at Normbash right there. Pretty sure he'll be able to do it in the next couple laps.
Yeah.
Up at the top.
It's already a big gap to Rosa and MRK.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Whoa. So it's 2 mini trains right here where we've got, Testarossa and up all in a train, and then Kamau and down all in a train, effectively. And then Ice Cream Sandwich, 18 seconds out. Has served his drive-through, though. Ice Cream Sandwich has served his drive-through, so yes, he's done it.
It's very smart to serve it as fast as possible while those tires are still alive.
Yep, we do have somebody going into the pits. Jay Websey, I think.
Safety car? VSC? Oh.
Jay Websey spun on the final corner. Oh, no. Jay Websey losing his entire wing right after the pits. Jay Websey has to go an entire lap without a wing. And the Alpine Garage is not stoked about that. Oh, that's brutal. That hurts.
I don't blame him. Those tires are dead. 9-lap-old softs. I wouldn't want to drive that.
Yeah, that is an Alpine moment right there for sure, as Andy puts it. That's the most accurate, phrase I think I could have used right now. Now we got Process still sitting in the lead with a 1.3 second gap over Zohan. We are back to green flag racing. What can Zohan do to catch back up on this one? I don't see him. I don't see him catching this one. I think Process has got this one dialed in. He looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm looking at just the general pace, like looking at the way that Process is driving. Like take a look at his driving style right now. He looks so relaxed and just cruising through it. You could see just the way that he takes the middle this back end of sector 3. He looks so calm. Smooth.
Yeah, very patient.
Yeah, he's not even trying that hard, and he's just cruising away with this one. Holds a full second lead, not going to be within DRS at all. And we got a yellow flag in the back. It looks like it's a Red Bull.
Tolby.
Yeah,
you spun it. Either spun it or was sent to the side. No idea how this caused, but he's got no wing now. Yeah. I think he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not stuck.
No, he's good. He will be able to get right into the pits, though, luckily enough. So he's going to get out of the way for the next guy. He's going to jump into the pits. No VSC. Snowman is obviously mad because his safety car bet is done for.
Yeah, no 17 million moose bucks.
Nope, none of those. And there's no way that we're going to have less than that many. Oh, no, Kamau!
Oh, there's a third safety car.
Oh, Kamau out on the right half of turn 4, and the third safety car, you're right, is out. We are not playing F1. We're playing Safety Car Simulator here in Moose Racing League. And Kamau gives us our third one of the day. What does this do to the medium runners who are on 10-lap-old tires? Process grabs a drive-through.
Oh.
No way.
Oh, man, I guess he's not that patient.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez. That's going to take him back all the way to last.
Now, Zohan, there's no way he can go 25 laps on mediums, right? But all these medium runners can go 25 laps on hards.
Yeah. See, the thing is, it says 10-lap old, but I don't think they are. They could be 8-lap old because we've had, I don't know, this is our third safety car now, so.
They could feel much less old. Process is going to go into the pits right now. I wouldn't have done that. Well, I don't know. Actually, it might not be the worst idea either because he gets in the hards right now. Gets back out. He's not going to be losing too much time and losing too many positions. He'll take a drive-through for sure.
Yeah, no, this is a great idea for him, I think, because you can't change your tires on a drive-through.
Correct.
So he's using the safety car to not lose any, minimal time, as well as be able to catch back up with new tires.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, overall, he is kind of in a rock and a hard place, right? Like, there's no real, great opportunity for him right now to make that stop. So, though out of the top 5 right now, 4 of them have yet to stop, and Parker has actually made a lap 1 stop, and he's still in 6th place, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The process is obviously the farthest ahead person who has made a stop. So this is gonna get interesting for the back half of this race, huh? Isn't it, Sako?
Oh yeah. Staten and is now in 4th. We got Adam on a podium step now.
You're right.
And I think the people on the mediums are kind of in the danger zone from getting undercut. Because people on the new hards, I think they could go to the end on those if they nurse those tires.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean, you can take mediums about 20 laps here. You can do it. It's hard to, but you can do it. Tolby obviously is really stoked about that safety car because now he's going to get a chance to get back in this thing. The process right now, the only one on track with the penalty, and it's a drive-through. And for those of you guys that are wondering about the penalties, he is the only one that's got one. So.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's going to be an interesting race. Where's JTB? JTB's in 12th.
Yeah.
Because he's a contender for championship, in my opinion.
You know, but I would say yes, he's a contender for championship, but the problem is JTB Drippin has a literal magnetic attraction to incidents. And so I don't know. Like, he's ridiculously quick. He's insanely fast. But he just seems to find himself tangled up in stuff all the time. And unfortunately, majority of it is his own fault. So he's I'm not sure. Yeah, Speedy says that they put him in the crossed off section during the media show. So I don't know, man. Yeah, he was
tough.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they did it, of course, right? But yeah, Snakey says, why didn't Zohan pit? And honestly, I think Zohan did the smart thing to not pit right there. Being on the hards, I think only the medium runners would have had the real, genuine opportunity to make a pit stop work on this safety car, on this third safety car. Which
I think Zohan's trying to go for that one-stop hit. That's probably why. Because if he pits now, he'd have to do a second one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would go for the one-stop right now if I was him. Absolutely. Not even slightly, think about it. That's for sure the play. So,
yeah.
Now the question
JTB says, sorry.
Go ahead.
JTB says that he's only been in one incident this season, and that's in this race.
That is true. That is true. It's funny because not last season, but the season before, he was like one of the cleanest drivers that got no incidents. And last season, he got in all the incidents. So I think it's just like kind of like a roller coaster,
He's doing his best.
Exactly. He's doing a good job this season. Well, now we got Zohan restarting the pack right here, and he's on those hard tires. How's he gonna do? Going, having to put on as much power as he possibly can, coming out of this final corner. Let's see what he's got. I'm gonna go on his POV camera right here because I'm curious to see how he handles this final corner. I've seen him get a little squirrely on these safety car restarts a couple times. He's waiting for it. There it is. And no, Kiss My Axe knew it was happening. Look at that launch of Kiss My Axe. He already is driving for it. He's looking for the pass all the way to turn 1 immediately. He wants to get it now. I think he might be able to get it around the outside. It's going to be a late break from Kiss My Axe in the Alfa Romeo. Tries to go around the Alpha Tauri of Zohan. I don't think he's going to have it. Maybe he does. Hold on a second. Kiss My Axe with a really good run to turn 1 into turn 2. What's he got right here? Diving into it. Zohan cuts him off just barely, so Kiss My Axe has to relegate and stay behind. Good defense from Zohan, but that was touch and go for sure. Staten, though, loving look at this. He's sitting in 4th. Oh, yep. Kiss My Axe grabbed him right there. That's detrimental, big time.
Those mediums don't look like they're feeling great.
Yep. They do look a little rough. Staten, though, right here, sitting in 4th, back to where he was at the end of lap 1. Not back to his pole position, of course. But we shall see what happens now. Andy's saying people are handing this race to Zohan right now. And I don't know, man. I think Kiss My Axe is giving it everything he's got. I think that Zohan's actually just driving a pretty good race today.
He's doing everything he can to make the right decisions on track. It seems like it's paying off.
Yep. We're taking a look at the gaps right here. Everybody's still stuck in the same train. No one is more than a second out from the next guy ahead of them. So with 3 DNFs and 17 drivers still in this thing, it is definitely a pretty tight process. Has to go in the pits. He's serving his drive-through now. Oh, poor guy, dude. That sucks. He's going to be so far back. Dutchy gets past him right there. Yep, he's going to be at least 13 seconds out from Dutchy, I think. That's my guess. Now we do have a yellow flag ahead. Hold on a second. It's Staten! Oh, no!
Oh, man.
Staten sitting in, he was in 4th. It looked like a self-inflicted spun. I'm not sure. But he is now down, and so that leaves Zohan, Kiss My Axe, Adam, and Jordan occupying the top 4. Adam actually more than a second out from Kiss My Axe, so he's losing time. Testarossa is battling it out with Parker. They're side by side going into the chicane. That is so brave. Parker barely holding on to the lead of that one, and Testarossa giving him just enough room to hold that. So Testarossa being kind about it, but he does have a tire advantage big time. Can he find a way past Parker? I think he's going to have to make this move down into turn 12. He has to do it here. Oh, there it goes. Yep, I knew it. Late on the brakes. Way smart right there from the Alfa Romeo. But the Haas doesn't want to give this one up. Parker is battling him so hard. Wow, I'm loving this.
13 lap old Hards versus 3 lap old Hards.
Yeah, Parker really held on as best he could. I will give him that. That was pretty impressive. Testarossa does find his way through finally, but Parker, good job to hold on to that one for as long as he did. And clean racing from the two of them too. So Testarossa right here sitting in 5th with the 4-lap old tires. In my opinion, Testarossa is on the best strategy right here, but Ice Cream Sandwich is supposedly really flying right now. He's sitting in 7th after an abysmal qualifying session. So what's he got for the rest of this race? We're a little bit more than halfway through, or we're almost at halfway through, excuse me. It's crazy. We've already had 3 safety cars. We're not even halfway through.
Yeah, just barely halfway.
Yep, I was going to say, what do you think about that one, Sako? Do you think, how long do you think this race is going to go on?
I don't think there's going to be any more safety cars, believe it or not. I think from now on it's just going to be people are going to be waiting to make that move on that straight, because I don't know. I just how I feel. I don't see a safety car coming anytime soon. I mean, look, there's people on old tires right now, and they're keeping it together.
That's true. You've got your intuitions for a reason, obviously, right? You know, I'd say trust, and they're probably decently right. However, Kiss My Axe is only 3/10 out from Zohan, and if you're within about that 4 to 5/10 margin coming out of this final corner, you usually have a solid shot at an overtake. So I think it's going to be done. Yep, he's going to have the DRS advantage. Gets flying around the outside. Absolutely no problem for the Alfa Romeo driver. He's through into P1 right now. Zohan sits in 2nd. And he's going to have a lot of work to do to hold off this attack from Beatrice Adam, and of course Testarossa and Ice Cream Sandwich behind him as well. We're on fresh tires. That will be going to the end. We got a
side by side.
We got a yellow flag?
No.
Oh,
no, I think someone had a little spin, but Zohan's trying so hard to get that position back right now.
Oh, how did I miss that? Wow. Now, someone is saying, imagine if Parker tries to take these hards to the very end. He can, technically, based on how much he's pit already. Will he actually get it done? No way, I don't think, but could he try? Yeah, he could try. Adam catches 3. Now we're starting to see the time penalties pour in. I was waiting for these to happen. I knew it was going to happen eventually.
No, I think the tires would puncture at around, like, lap 25.
You think so?
Like, yeah, if you have 25 old hards, I feel like they would puncture.
You definitely could be right. Definitely could be right. I'm doing a little bit of a camera switch up. Something that I've been wanting to do since I started getting to do commentary here in Moose Racing League. A good standing setup. We finally have one, and I'm really excited about this. I can actually stand and commentate. You know, I will say, talking about racing while you're up on your feet is just so much more fun. Sako, do you ever commentate on your feet? Gets a little extra juice going. Oh, speaking of extra juice, we got JTB dripping, giving us some juice. Getting a little bit squirrely right there. Chosen told me just squeezes through him.
Maybe one of these days we'll commentate while being on the treadmill on the back, just for fun.
Yes, do it. We do have Ice Cream Sandwich sitting in 5th already. What a freaking comeback from Ice Cream Sandwich. This is unreal how he's been able to recover so well.
He's found the rhythm.
He has. He has found the rhythm. And he's not only just sitting in 5th, he's also catching up to Testarossa big time. Maybe even going to make a pass on him, as Testarossa is going to kind of getting kind of held up by Adam. Hold on a second. Are we about to go 3 wide? We almost went 3 wide in that corner. Adam and Testarossa almost collide. Whoa, that could have been bad. But Ice Cream Sandwich playing very smart. Have you noticed how well he's doing holding back and not going too hard about
No, he's
about
being very
overpressure?
patient.
Yeah, really patient.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
Moment.
oh, that was scary. Right as we're talking about how patient he is, he gets a little bit squirrely. But now it's Testarossa and Adam side by side into turn 1. Around the outside, doesn't make it down. Testarossa, I think he might have it. The grip is his. And
Ice Cream goes for a dive.
Whoa! What a dive from Ice Cream Sandwich. Holy smokes. He almost
During
had
the
it.
yellow flag.
Is that by side through turn 4? Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, no.
Just watch the felony in front of our eyes.
Yeah, that was tight, man. That was really tight. I actually don't even know if that was a mistake on Ice Cream Sandwich's fault or if that was actually going to be a racing incident. That was so tight. I don't know.
I saw Ice Cream Sandwich POV. It's going to be a penalty for him. I can already see it happening.
Oh, man. Poor guy. Yeah, he was recovering so good, and now he's sitting back into 8th place. And Adam, the guy he collided with, was...
Election.
Yeah.
What happened?
Adam.
Wait, there was an incident at the chicane in Sector 2.
Yeah, it looks like Beatrice Adam is one who got caught up in... And Jordan? Oh, no. Jordan and Adam, I think, got caught up into it. Yep, Jordan ghosting through Adam. Weird. Interesting. Adam going super wide right there. This is looking a little awkward. Yeah, Adam, I think, is just going to let Jordan through. Oh, what a sportsman.
Is he letting him through?
Yeah, he's letting him through so he can go to the
Okay.
pits. Yeah.
I was like, he was kind of looked like he was trying to get
switch back at him, right?
Yeah.
I saw that too. I was like, hold on a second. That was good sportsmanship right there, though. That was good.
Yeah. Damage is already done. Like, why fight it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, another incident. No safety car still. My prediction is still right.
Whoa. Staten getting caught up in another thing coming around turn 1. Oh, Staten's got hot tires. He's struggling to keep this thing on track right now.
19 lap old mediums.
Oh my
man.
gosh, dude. I'm going to stick on this POV camera because this is scary.
You can see
There it goes. Boom.
the graining.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
He's falling apart. His emotions are getting to him.
Oh, there it is. Yep. His tires are so
man.
hot. Poor guy. Yeah, it could be rear wing
He's
damage.
got to make the pit stop.
He has to. He's got to get off these things as quick as he can. Now we got Zohan still sitting in the lead, but himself and Kiss My Axe both rocking penalties, both 3 seconds, and Testarossa is loving the look of that one. We got another spin out. It looks like it's still Staten spinning every opportunity he's got, but Testarossa and Kiss My Axe swap positions, actually. They played the team game. Wow, Staten grabbing 10 seconds. Yeah, he's going to be running himself back to the pits. He's got damage.
He's holding up. He's holding up Adam.
He's not even trying to, I don't think. I think he's just got such severe rear wing damage. I bet you he's got rear wing or underbody. They just can't even go any faster.
I mean, the mediums are dead as well. I don't know how Jordan's driving on those tires.
Oh, Staten. Oh, man. He is overdoing it right there for sure. Luckily enough, Adam found a way to get through. But Staten side pods Adam. It will be staying out and spinning. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Staten is not having a good race today. Let's go ahead and switch over our cameras over up to the top right here of Kiss My Axe Jay Websey. Jay Websey catching back up to these top guys, but Kiss My Axe on 20 lap old mediums is struggling as well. Testarossa sitting on those 9 lap old hards without that penalty right there. I think he is he has the best chance to win right here.
I said he's someone to look out for, not someone to be underestimated. And that first race he had was really good on, and I think he's got good pace.
Yep, I agree. I really agree. Now we got Testarossa again, 1.4 seconds out from Zohan. Do we think we're going to see him try to make an on-track pass?
Testarossa, I don't think it's necessary really. The people around him have penalties. I can't read his mind, but I'm gonna go with the safe guess. I think he's just gonna hang here and try and stay as close as he can to Zohan.
That's fair. Now I'm a little bit scared of this right here. We got a spun out car of Staten ahead.
Oh man, stay
Oh
no.
my gosh!
No.
Oh,
No.
he just got collected into somebody. I think he just hit Testarossa. I don't know if Testarossa got damage or not. But oh my gosh, that was bad.
And he just killed himself.
Did he like run into the pit, like run into the wall and
He just drove straight in the wall without remorse.
Uh-oh. That's bad. That is and that's caused a safety car. That is
Yeah.
going to be thoroughly investigated. I am scared. Process grabs another drive-through. Process. Where's your delta, man?
Bruh.
Process, you were catching back up. You were in 7th, my friend. You had caught back up.
Oh man.
Oh man. That's really tough. That's really unfortunate.
Jeez, this is
That's it's a little wild, huh? Zohan has to go into the pits, and we got Testarossa staying out there. I don't agree with that call. I think Testarossa should have gone in for some softs or mediums right there. Personally.
well,
he was going to beat Zohan on pace. He was sitting in 2nd. Everybody else behind him just pit 2. Testarossa had a free pit stop right there.
maybe Rosa knows something we don't. I have no idea.
Well, look at... No, that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. That was a big mistake. Kiss My Axe should have been the one that had to stay out because he wouldn't have... Dude, that's tough. Yeah, he was trying to avoid the double stack, but the problem is he couldn't get in front of the safety car, and so now he's going to have to stay behind the safety car the whole time. Half the grid's going to catch up to him during this lap, and he's going to get screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, those hards are not going to be feeling great at the end.
Yep. This is bad news, Bears. Ruh-roh.
I would say Joepsy's up in 4th,
Yeah. What?
avoiding all the chaos.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah, he's got soft tires on. Not a bad choice, honestly. I think they could go 10 laps, but I think they die at 5 or 6.
Yeah, this is interesting to see what's going on here. I am
I think we were right to predict the beginning of this would be just pure chaos.
yeah, we were. Yep.
It's gonna go wild, and it is.
Yep, with Jay Wetzy not having penalties, if he gets this win, I'm going to freak out. Andy says, imagine the hype. There would be a lot of hype right here for sure. Oh, there's a spun. That's Zohan. No way. Zohan just spun under safety car. No
Oh my gosh.
way. No way, dude. What? Everybody's saying Zohan getting handed the win. Zohan gonna win this thing. Zohan spins it under safety car. Almost hits the wall. There's
Damn.
no way.
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
I mean, he's still in the points, to be fair, but that win is gone. I don't think he's getting that win back now.
Oh my god.
That free win everyone was saying he's getting, it's out of his hands.
Oh wow.
Damn.
This is
I mean, he's still alive. Everyone who said he wouldn't finish is still wrong. I think he
Yep.
could still finish this race.
And somebody who's logged into the Moose Racing chat has said vintage Zohan. I don't even know who that is, but that's hilarious.
I don't know. I feel like that could be either Mod or Pugs.
It could be, or it could be some one of the tier 3 guys for sure. Could be that. Right now we've got Testarossa leading the race, but he's on those old hards. He's not gonna be able to hold this one off. Versus Kiss My Axe in 2nd, Websy in 3rd. No penalties for him. Parker in 4th. Wow, what a recovery. Tolby in 5th. JTB dripping in 6th somehow.
Last to first for JTB.
That might be, man. He's sitting in 6th right now. He's on 7 lap old mediums. He's on a bit of a disadvantage for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Pete.
Lethal Pete's in 7th. Process in 8th. Zohan in 9th after spinning under safety car. Mevenator in 10th. Can't believe we did that. I cannot believe we did that. I see it may or may not be a tier 3 commentator. I don't know if that's Ike or Miniko. That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
That's
it to
funny.
Hike because I see Miniko typing at the same time too. So
I don't think Yellow would just take his time and log into a different account.
I think he would. He has to be on anyway to commentate. So
Oh, you know what? I think maybe it is him because when someone's saying vintage on, that means they had to have been in the league for a little longer, right?
Yep. Well, hey, now it's our time to
That's
go racing
definitely
again.
Yellow.
What do you think about Testarossa, dude? This is such a scary spot for him to be in. He gets the best restart he possibly can. Kiss My Axe, tries to go slow-ish to hold up, everybody else. It's not his teammate. But he's in a... Man, Testarossa's in a world of hurt right now, dude. 6/10 of an advantage. It's going to go away in literally 3 corners, max. It's already gone. 3/10 now.
Yeah, the grip is not the same.
3/10 of a difference in turn 1 alone. Like, this is so scary for Testarossa right here. His teammates trying to get around him as quick as he possibly can. Testarossa wants to hold this spot for sure. Kiss My Axe, not only his teammate, but also his team principal. So he's got extra reason to let this guy through. Jay Webster sitting in third, obviously not having a time penalty and looking for his way around, but can't find it either. Parker being patient, actually breaking early into the chicane. These guys are actually driving really clean, really well. I will say that. They're impressing me for sure. They've been doing a pretty good job so far. Now, a little bit farther down the grid, we got some battles. Zohan obviously in 9th right there, fighting it. He's got a charging. I am Jordan right behind him, trying to get in front. And, of course, Chosen Colby fighting off the Process, who does have a drive-through. Process. Looks for a dive right there. Whoa! Chosen Colby looked for a spot and ends up messing himself up and gets Zohan through. Oh, mistake right there from Tolby. How tight is this one going to be, actually? Jordan almost tapping the back of Tolby. Stays out, though. Tolby looking for a spot right here. What's Tolby going to do? Ooh, gets cut over by Jordan. He's going to be eaten alive right here in this race. That's for sure. At the top, it's Testarossa swapping it with Kiss My Axe. What's this block? It's going to be Testarossa taking the inside line, holding out the Alpine and the Haas and the Aston Martin. The Alpine going to have a really good launch on that one, but he's not going to get through. Jay Webster has to stay behind and just watch the potential race winner walk away right now as he's stuck behind a hard tire runner of Testarossa. Okay, so it's working out great for Kiss My Axe right now. He needs a 3-second gap. Do you think we're going to see Kiss My Axe grab 3 seconds of gappage right here, though?
Oh, of course, yeah. No, you can't pass Rosa right now, and there's nowhere to overtake until Sector 3, really.
Yeah, this has worked out really well. This is a very Testarossa Checo Perez kind of movement right here, holding off the potential race winner. And it's not like Testarossa's driving slow. He's just driving as fast as he possibly can, and it's just not faster. Yeah, it's just not fast. Like, look at that difference right there going into turn 11. Like, there's nowhere for Jay Webster to go. Jay Webster's going to think about a big dive, but can't have it. Of course, it's too far back. He needs to just be calm and get past in the straight, but it's 2.8 seconds now. It's going to be more than 3 seconds by the time they get through the final corner. Parker is nipping at the heels of Jay Webster as well, so it's not over for Jay Webster. He's not, in the clear quite yet. And Jay Webster's going to have some burned out tires at the end of the stint. That's for sure. Jay Webster probably going to get past here, but it's a big dump right here from Testarossa. Using all the energy he's got, going to take the inside line. Jay Webster goes farther, though. I think that dive's going to be done and dusted. Yeah, he's got it. It's through, and there's a Haas. There's a Haas getting argy-bargy with Testarossa. He finds way through, and Testarossa going farther back. He's down into 5th now, loses out 2 positions as the Haas dove his way into there. Testarossa and Zohan collide.
Zohan out.
Oh, no. That's a 4 came out with Testarossa being smart and patient, waiting for the McLaren to get by. Yep. Oh, my gosh. This is scary. This is scary. This is so scary. This is so scary. This is so scary. Woo! Is he beached? He's going to get away the Alpine. Testarossa was just in like the worst spot possible. Poor guy. But the Process catches 5 seconds for ignoring a yellow flag. I think it probably gave him an illegal overtake. He's probably going to have to penalize that one. Yeah. But Zohan now down to 8th place. Kiss My Axe leading this race with 3.8 seconds of an advantage over Jay Webster. Jay Webster needs 0.8 of pace in the next 8 laps. So a 10th a lap will get him this win tonight. Unless Kiss My Axe obviously grabs another penalty. In which case, it could be less. But looks like Kiss My Axe actually having more pace than Jay Webster. He just grabbed 0.2 out of Sector 3. So it could be done and dusted. And it could be Kiss My Axe winning this race tonight. This is wild, isn't it, Sako?
Yeah. Pure chaos, as we predicted.
Of all the races for me to be a part of, it's this one. Now we got a 3-way battle between Tolby, Dutchy, Tolby, Zohan, and JTV Driven. Who's going to come out on top? Dutchy's like right behind it, too. Oh!
Driving on the grass.
Oh, my gosh. Zohan just straight up he just straight up barged into somebody. Trying to go around the outside.
Bomb.
Did he make that happen? Holy crap, he actually made that happen. Whoa. Zohan's actually like really flying right now.
He's got more grip, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. 5 lap.
Oh, too wet here.
Whoa, JTV Drippin'. He threw himself on the inside into turn 4. What an insane man.
That was not the place to do that.
That was not the place. Wow, he was going so hardcore. He's trying, but not succeeding.
Also, we have to give credit to Dutch Raven for. I mean, look at the pace he's got on controller.
Yeah, dude. He's doing a great job.
Completely proved me wrong.
Yeah, he does have a penalty right now, so obviously he's going to lose some positions. Oh, that goes really wide. We got a yellow flag ahead. I'm not sure where it is. Actually, it's a little bit farther behind. We got Powell fighting it off with Process. They're having a nice little tasty little battle. And Zohan with Normbash and Dutchy. Zohan's actually down to 9th now, so he just lost some positions. I can't even keep up with what's going on right now, man. Like, these guys are just going so crazy. I cannot keep up. They're insane right now.
Yeah, I gotta go join the lobby.
Oh yeah, go do what you gotta do, man. I'll take care of the last bit of the race. Sako, it was a dang pleasure getting a chance to commentate with you, and I'm excited to see you next week.
Yeah, bro.
And
This
race
was
with
fun.
you. Yes.
We'll finish up that tier 4 commentary, bro.
Yes,
Let me know how the
sir.
interviews go.
Yes, sir. Have a good time.
See you, bud.
See ya. Well, guys, as we say goodbye to Soccer Light Taco, we say hello to this insane race that we've been enjoying this whole time. We got Kiss My Axe still holding on the lead at the very top. He's sitting in first place pretty handsomely as well, with 5.5 seconds of an advantage and a 3-second time penalty to lose out. So it's really 2.5 seconds. We do have a yellow flag on the back. I'm not sure where it's coming from. It looks like it's Meebinator? As Meebinator, unfortunate. We've had a lot of collisions from this guy so far tonight. Mr. ETE Zohan has been in the receiving end and the giving end of more than one incident, I would say. Excuse me for the camera angle. Ah, much better. There we go. Hello, everybody. And it's been about as wild as we possibly could have hoped for from this guy. Zohan has given us nothing but a show. I appreciate him for that. And he's going to have the opportunity to get past right here. Meebinator has DNF'd on track. Actually, he made a mistake coming out of turn 11. Is Zohan going to be able to make his way through Dutch Raven? Dutch Raven has tons of energy to spare. And 7-lap old softs. Oh, big switchback from Zohan. So sometimes he pulls out some mega moves. And look at that one. That was a mega move. That was pretty nuts. Now he sits there in 7th, but again, penalties will drop him down. Just kidding, he's actually going to stay exactly where he's at because Dutchy also has penalties. So Tolby recovering himself all the way up into 6th, just playing the consistent game, staying out of trouble as best as he can. He's already sitting in 6th place. He's been doing a great job to stay out of all the wreckage, that's for sure. And that's really all he's been trying to do this whole race. It's been working out for him. He's on 7-lap old medium too, so they're going to have no problems to the end of this race. These guys, though, Jordan, Jay Websey, and Kiss My Axe will be having some troubles at the very end of this race. So Lethal Pete, I think, has a decent chance at maybe actually coming back and grabbing that spot off of Jay Websey and grabbing the second place podium position. Now, Parker as well sits just 9/10 out, so he's not too far out of it. Pete podium, it's possible. Pete podium possible. It's been as crazy as it possibly could have gotten, guys. Hilariousness. Absolute hilarity. Like, this has been insane. So, yeah, super crazy. This was a crazy race. D-Master, are you sad you missed this one? Or, well, technically you didn't miss this one. You missed Tier 5. But you would have had a shot at a reserve here. It's crazy talk, dude. Parker. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, we got a yellow flag of a Haas. It's Normbash. Normbash, is he beached? Oh, no! Normbash is beached! Coming out of turn 1! No way! That car is stuck in the air, ladies and gentlemen. And he's disqualified for parking in a dangerous position. He gets beached. The front of the car, you can see how much it's lifting up the rear. It's totally off the air. And Normbash is out of this race right here. Stuck on the curb. Poor dude, nobody can get worse luck. Again, the one leaf clover strikes him once again. Really unfortunate. Now, Lethal Pete, like I mentioned, guys, he was on a chance of grabbing this position off of Jay Websey. Jay Websey weaving and ducking, trying to dodge this overtake from Lethal Pete, which is imminent. A big lockup from Lethal Pete, way later breaking than Jay Websey, who makes a mistake. Jay Websey has crushed. No, he is choked out of this one. You can see the frustration. He's just stuck there. Oh my gosh. He sits there in disbelief. And Testarossa is also out of this race. Wow. And JTB Drippin collided with Testarossa and catches 5. What is going on at the end of this race, ladies and gentlemen? This is absolutely insane. Jay Websy had a shot at a win. Maybe a podium. And it's gone. Now we've got everybody's spinning out, having crazy moments. JTB Drippin will be driving into the pits, I'm sure. This has been an insane race. I cannot believe I got a chance to commentate this. Isn't this usually the clean tier, guys? What's going on? But right now, we've got Kiss My Axe, Lethal Pete sitting in second. Kiss My Axe is sitting in first, and Parker sits in third, but Jordan has no penalties, and he is on the tail of Parker, catching him too. JT says he spun, and MX Testarossa ran into him. Unfortunate. Seems like the spins for JT have been the name of the day today. That's been the theme. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Excuse me. We're back into this one. It says Pete might win. I don't see Pete winning this one. Kiss My Axe would have to get a another 3-second penalty, so I don't see that happening. But right now, it's actually looked like Powell in the McLaren might steal a point. He's right back. He might steal a point. You never know. Oh, we got a spinning Ferrari right there. Spinning out of turn 4. Jay Websy has retired in the pits. After holding down a potential win or for sure a podium, he's had to retire into the pits. And JTB Drippin is struggling to get that grip down. He's really struggling on this one. Up at the top, it's Jordan. Challenging Parker. Jordan right now going to have that last podium position on penalties alone. He just needs to stay behind him, honestly. Doesn't even need to pressure. He's just got 2 more laps to stay behind him. I think he's going to play that game. We're on lap 34. We're on the penultimate lap right here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are almost done with this absolute insane race that we have had today. Kiss My Axe lapping a car of a DNF to Jay Websy, actually, who DNF'd in the pits. It's been absolutely insane. It's ridiculous, dude. I just can't believe what's going on today. This is insane. I've nothing but laughs at this point. This is so crazy. Jordan has done a great job today. And again, Chosen Toby as well has done a great job. Notice he's about 5 seconds out from Parker. So if Parker grabs another 3 second, Toby will actually inherit 4th place position. Crazy enough. Pretty insane. Powell needs to stay 1.5 seconds. You know, he needs to not lose 1.5 seconds on these last 2 laps, and he will score at least 1 point off of BHL Adam. We'll see what he can do. Toby, again, he's just playing so conservative. Look at this. He's just driving chill. He's not trying to set fast lap right now. He's just trying to get to the end, and that's smart. He's playing it well. Oh my gosh. We got JTB Drippin spun at the end of turn 2 as well. Oh, and spin again. JTB Drippin doing 360 simulator more than he is racing. Wow. And the final lap we start here. Kiss My Axe. 5-second gap over Lethal Pete, who will not be able to get 2 seconds, I'm almost certain, in this final lap. So this is probably going to be Kiss My Axe's win if he can just hold off a 2-second lead right here to Lethal Pete. The Lethal Pete just grabbed 2/10 right there. Kiss My Axe is struggling on these tires for sure. Big time. Pete is catching. Parker coming in 3rd right now, holding it down, but Jordan still in that time penalty zone. So he's got it. Toby in 5th. Zohan in 6th, Process in 7th, Dutchy in 8th, Ice Cream Sandwich in 9th, and Adam sitting in 10th. And he has gapped out more than 6 seconds off of Powell. So Adam, I think, will be able to hold down that final points position right there. Kiss My Axe has done a great job today, though. JTB Drippin crashing on this corner right here. He's off the track, so no worries right there. But he has crashed out. Lethal Pete will not be able to get 1.5 seconds right here. Kiss My Axe has just 3 more corners to go. It's that's 2 corners right there. And now he's on to the final corner. The hairpin turn 14 into the final start-finish straight. And it's Kiss My Axe in the Alfa Romeo that takes the win here in round 3 of Boost Racing League Season 8 at Hungary. Great racing from Kiss My Axe. Great strategy. Everything seemed to work out great for him. And everybody will be kissing his axe today as he sits on the podium. A race winner. Ray Lethal Pete will grab home 2nd. And Jordan takes home 3rd off of Parker, who finished on track in 3rd as Jordan had the penalty advantage over Parker. 5th place goes to Chosen Tolby. Great recovery drive after, I think, qualifying in 18th or 17th. He had a really tough qualifying. Tolby comes home and brings it into 5th. Crazy job. 6th to Zohan, who choked out a potential win for sure. 7th to I want to say it was I Am Jordan. No, 7th was to The Process, who unfortunately had a chance to win, but had some drive-throughs that really stifled it. Wow. What in the heck? That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. I have no words for that one. That's just so crazy that that happened that way. That was insane. So we've got Kiss My Axe, Jordan, and Lethal Pete all on the podium. Great job from those guys. They all did an amazing job. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and go into the next round with some pretty crazy shakeups of the standings for sure. Kiss My Axe in the win. Lethal Pete in 2nd, Jordan in 3rd, Parker in 4th, Tolby in 5th, Zohan in 6th, Process in 7th, Dutchie in 8th. On first day on manual and also on controller, crazy job from him. 9th to Ice Cream Sandwich, and 10th to BHL Adam. Of course, the driver of the day, in my opinion, today should go to this guy, Chosen Tolby, from 16th all the way up to 5th. Insane. Of course, Lethal Pete also went from 13th to 2nd. Great job. But I think Tolby especially just did a really good job, just, you know, avoiding all the carnage and all that kind of stuff. So great job to him for sure. Really great job. Really great job. And supposedly, by the way, Parker in 4th place. This was his first league race ever. Wow. Well done to Parker for his first league race ever. Let's go ahead and bring in our 3rd place finisher, our good friend, Mr. Jordan. Let's see how he's doing. I'll swap us over to this. Well, hello, Jordan. How's it going? Oh, can you hear me? Hello? Jordan? It looks like you're muted. Jordan is muted. He decided that he did not want to talk to us, everybody. Jordan hates us, is what we're saying. Well, everybody, if we're going to pretend like Jordan's here. Jordan, tell me about the race today. How do you feel it went? Oh, I think it went really great. You know, I also have a British accent, which I didn't even know that nobody else knew about, but my name's Jordan. And, yeah, I think I had a really good race. Grabbing P3 at the end of the penalties was absolutely incredible. And,
I'm sorry, I'm here.
There he is. Sorry, I was just doing my best impersonation of you. How you doing, Jordan?
Doing much better now. Now I'm on the podium.
I
because
bet.
I didn't think it was going to happen after an incident at turn 1, but yeah, thankfully, last safety car bailed me out.
Yeah, you found a way to come back and really do a really good job on that one. Like, honestly, I think you I don't know how you recovered so well, but it was pretty dang impressive. You know, grabbing a P3 with that penalty as well, of course, off of Parker. That's pretty crazy, man. Great job.
I mean, I was hoping for a bit of luck at that point, because I think I was on like 23 old mediums at the time. And I did save a set of fresh softs in quali for that moment. So for those fresh softs at the end were, there's leaps and bounds.
That was
It
mega.
got me from P11 to P4, I think, but obviously then I was just chilling behind Parker at the end because I knew he had a penalty anyway.
Yeah, that was pretty smart strategies right there, like you mentioned, to chill behind him. Now, there was tons of carnage throughout that race. I don't know how much of that you actually got a chance to see. Were there any like super close moments where you're like, holy crap, I almost died, but I still somehow survived?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I seen Sphinx Staten go off and in front of me. I don't forget who they were. I think it was an Alpha and someone else tangling in front of me. I think that must have been Rosa and someone else, which was at turn 3, which I don't know how the hell I got through. It was like I think I had to go off track to get through that. So yeah, it was a bit of a wild one, which explained why we was capped out on safety cars.
Yeah, we did cap out on safety cars, which, you know, we haven't done in quite some time. So congratulations for being part of that. That was crazy. I mean, overall, absolutely insane racing today. And, you know, man, you did your best to just stay out of trouble, and I think you did a great job. That podium's very well deserved. So I'm excited to see what you can get done next week.
Yeah, appreciate it, and nice to see you commentating Tier 4 as well.
Hey, thanks, man. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Great, thanks for the time. Take care.
You too. Later, skater. Alrighty, guys. So unfortunately, it looks like the rest of our drivers today are unable to make our interviews, and so we'll be just getting straight after it and going over to Tier 3, which is starting right about now. So, congratulations to everybody. You know, you guys did an amazing job. That got a chance to race today, and for those of you guys that have fun watching, hope you guys had a blast. It was it was pretty intense, pretty wild for sure. But you know, we made it work, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. Oh, it actually looks like Kiss My Axe is not able to see the interview room. Jump in. You should have access. Let's see if I can get Kiss My Axe in here actually, because I'd love to hear from him, as he was our race winner today. Let's see if we can give him access. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, everyone should have it. Yeah, should have it. There he is. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and bring him in. Hello, Mr. Kiss My Axe. How are you doing? You might be muted, by the way. It should auto-mute you, but you should be able to unmute yourself. Hello.
Yo.
Yo, what's going on, man? Congratulations on your race win.
Dude, that was I was originally gonna do medium hard, but there was like 4 safety cars, and like, you know, lap 15 my tires were at like 25%, so I was like, you know, screw it, I'll just go softs. So
yeah.
And it ended up working out. So
yeah, it was pretty freaking wicked, man. I think the way that you finished off that race was pretty textbook. It was interesting though, because Testarossa had the track position and he let you go through. Was that a conversation that you guys were having in a voice chat, or was that just something like you just stayed out?
We were in an Xbox party chat.
Wow.
And I was talking to him. I figure, you know, I was faster than him, so he'd let me go in the straights, and then I had that 3-second time penalty, so he would try to, with his hards, he was going to be slower, so he was going to try to hold him back a little bit so I can get a big gap, which ended up happening.
You guys did. Yeah.
Yeah. So fortunately, he ended up crashing out at the end because he spun out, but the plan worked. But no, it was a fun race. That was a really fun race.
Yeah, I think you did a great job, man. I think that team strategy that you guys had at the very end was really what got you that win. That was really kind of Testarossa to be such a good teammate there too.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? I've got the heart. I've got an opportunity to cover off for my teammate.
Right.
And it's unfortunate how it finished out, you know, at the very end.
Right.
You know, with him DNFing, but you know, overall, man, I think you guys played a really good race today, and that win was very well deserved. So welcome to the winner's circle for this week, for the season.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Of course. Now, going into next week, we're going to a crazy track of Spa. It gets absolutely wild over there. What are you feeling about it?
Not one of my best tracks, so I'm going to practice a lot during the week. But I think it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a safety car, like as much safety cars as this week. I was honestly really surprised how many safety cars there was, to be honest. I was, I knew there'd be at least one a race, but I think we had 4.
Yeah,
so,
there was a lot. We
and
maxed out on safety cars, so.
I know Yellow bet under 1.5 safety cars each year, and I think he lost a lot of money. But
yep, he did. He definitely did.
So I don't know if I would have done that. I would have figured there's a lot of safety cars at this track, but I don't think it'll be. What I've learned though is that with racing is that it's really good to have a good teammate, and communication is what I've learned. It definitely helps.
Yeah, it definitely does. Whenever you're in that VC, that's a really good way to be able to, you know, guarantee those potential spots where like where you had where a strategy was going to get you the win. That's what did it. Yeah, that was impressive. Well, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go so we can go ahead and get ourselves into Tier 3. But great racing today, man, and I'm excited to see you next week.
I appreciate it, Punjew.
I'll chat you later.
All right, see you, man.
See ya. Alrighty, guys. Now we are going to go ahead and get out of here, and we're going to head over to Tier 3. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys all had a blast. Again, my name is Punjew. I'm really glad I got a chance to get to commentate here today. Usually I'm up in Tier 1 only, but today we're pulling a little bit of double duty, which you will see me as well in Tier 1 in just a few hours. But in the meantime, we've got Tier 3 and Tier 2 in between us. Tier 3 obviously commentated by our wonderful Yellow Snowman and Minico. Tier 2 to our amazing Rage Kiwi, and then Tier 1 myself and Midnight with Tier No Assists going back to Rage Kiwi, as well as Dutch Raven, who you saw here today. Yeah, guys, this is a lot of fun. I really appreciate you all. Thanks so much for all the support, as you always give us. Go give tons of love to Tier 3. Jump over to that channel right now. Watch that race. It's going to be absolutely epic. And until next week, I hope you all keep being wonderful. Keep making the world a better place, as you always do. And I'll see you guys very soon. Later, skaters.